Hello everyone, this is Selena from Essence of the Moon, and I will be doing a really quick unboxing of Tarn Ellis Earthwomantarot. So the reason I picked up this deck is because we will be doing a deck study with Carrie's Mystical Musings on her Discord channel, which starts on March 2nd, I think. So we were given the option of, first of all, we did a previous deck study with the Ehrenberg Tarot last year sometime, and I think it went so well that people were asking when we're doing another study. So she gave us an option of 3 different decks. Earthwomantarot is one of them. Rhythm and Soul by Stacey Williams is the second one. And the third one was Tarot of Hearts by Isabel Hayes. And I think pretty much everyone picked Tarn Ellis Woman Tarot. I looked at the unboxings that Robin's Reflections did on these 3. I had loved Robin's Reflections, and they're very dangerous if you like to buy tarot decks or oracle decks like I do, because I see her unboxings and then I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to have that deck. I can use it for whatever reason, blah, 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 you know, even if it's for a season. I think they're pretty great. So this one, I went ahead and purchased, and I'm going to start using it just to kind of get myself ready for March 2nd and the unboxing that we will be, or not the unboxing, the deck study that we will be doing. We're going to go through all the majors and then each suit and the minor. So it's going to take probably like 5 weeks. So we started on March 2nd and it'll end sometime in May, probably the middle of May. So let's go ahead and open this. I just got this deck in the mail last night, and for the sake of wanting to study it, before I actually start the deck study and kind of go look through it myself, I wanted to get it started, opened, and going. So here is the box. First of all, it's a Lo Scarabeo deck. So as you notice, Lo Scarabeo always has the smaller boxes, either like the tuck boxes or this kind of box. I can't even remember what the name of this kind of box is, but it is $28.95. I did find it on Amazon on sale, maybe for $22, $24. So this is what it looks all the way around. And here is the guidebook. It's fairly small. It does have empty or blank pages in the back for notating, and like any Lo Scarabeo guidebook, it does come in different languages. So we will be, for English, it will be up front up until page 67. So it does give a couple of the guide words, like for example, 3 of Cups, celebration, friendship, shared joy. And it does not give reversals, which is okay. And Earth Woman Flower, here's a 5-card spread. Useful for general concern or for seeking guidance about a broader situation. It will allow you to see things in a new way and gain clarity over them. In this way, you can step into your full potential, shuffle the cards, lay them out in front of you, and choose 5 of them. So you can do like fan them out and pick whatever card you want, or you feel like, for me, it's a tingling sensation when I fan them out and I'm putting my hands over them just to kind of get a feel, close my eyes. First I meditate on all of this, but then when I am looking for a card with my eyes closed, there is, for me, there's like a tingling sensation on my fingertips. So it's a little bit, not really warming, but more like there's just a different sensation at the end of my fingertips, and that's when I know that that's the card I need to grab. So but that's how she's recommending it here. Or you can just go ahead and shuffle them like normal and get a flyer, or, which I do a lot of, I do like doing flyer cards. I do prefer that they jump out, and I do grab those cards first. But she has a single card and a 3-card spread in here, which I'm looking forward to doing. And I will later on do an introduction deck for myself. So here is your guidebook. Here are the cards. Let me look for my little tool here. It's actually it's a carving tool, but it works the best for opening these up. So let's check these cards out. So it's a nice cardstock. It's your typical Luscier Bale cardstock. Here's the backing to it. It does have a little bit of a shine, but not really, like, it's not glossy. It's just a little bit shiny with the lighting. So here's the Fool, the Magician. These are really beautiful. The High Priestess. I've been wanting to get this deck. And I'm happy that I'm doing a study on it where I feel like I have to get the deck. The Empress. That's the Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. It's like she's in love with the Knight. That's beautiful. The Chariot. I mean, these are gorgeous images. And they do follow the Rider-Waite-Smith, which I'm fine with. But it does give a different perspective to them. Look at the Hermit. Oh, that's beautiful. Her gray hair wisping out of her cloak. It's beautiful. Look at this card, Wheel of Fortune. This is such beautiful imagery. Justice. This is why I voted on this deck. I mean, these images, look at the Hanged One, not the Hanged Man, the Hanged One. And she's just, looks like she's having a grand old time, just relaxing. She's in her bathing suit, just hanging there with some, out in the forest somewhere, beautiful flowers, flowing river. Yeah, these are just gorgeous. Look at Death. But Death, a lot of people are afraid of the Death card, and I'm not. I love seeing the Death card come up in my readings, my own personal readings. I don't read for other people, except for like family and friends. I read for myself every day. Look at Temperance. I mean, these images, absolutely gorgeous. Here's the Double card. Wow. Look at the Tower. I mean, just beautiful. Look at the star. The colors are so vibrant and so pigmented. Peacock. I think that's a peacock. I'm not sure they're up on the trees normally, but maybe I'm wrong. The Moon. So normally you'll see the wild wolf and the tamed wolf or the tamed dog in the Moon card, but here we have the Women. And of course I don't know if you want to call them a lobster or a crayfish, or I think it's a lobster. The Sun. You're just soaking in that energy. In a meditative pose, palms up, the rays coming out of her palms. Sunflowers. Judgment. I just got a little tattoo on her bum. I mean, these are just the World card. These are absolutely gorgeous. Ace of Cups. I'm excited to do this deck study and see what what other people in that deck study, like what they come up with as their favorite cards, their least favorite card. I'm going to have a hard time with the least favorite card. I can already see that happening. Like, I'm not going to be able to put down a least favorite card. I mean, look at the Three of Cups. 3 friends celebrating. 4 of Cups. Here she is in her meditative state again, paying no mind to even the cup that's the chalice that's being offered to her. I mean, 5 of Cups. Another one. I love seeing the different renditions of the 5 of Cups because of the 3 spilled chalices, the 2 that are full behind her. But there's the storm clouds in the back, which kind of can be what's going on in her head. She's only looking at the 3 that are spilled. Does not realize that there's still 2 behind her, or 2 around her, that are full. And she hasn't completely lost everything. So I like to see the different, like the 5 of Cups in, I'm having a brain fart with my other deck that I absolutely love, just because it's been one of those weeks with brain fog, and last week too with my fibro and my lupus and all that fun stuff. But there's another one that I love, and I always love to see how people portray their 5 of Cups. But to me, I can see that's her mind. That's what it's showing. It's beautiful. 6 of Cups. I mean, look at the flowers. This kind of reminds me of a dream I had. Wow. 7 of Cups. All her choices. Her hair, glittery, sparkling. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful decks. Beautiful images. She did such a great job with these. Look at the 10 of Cups. I always like looking at the 10 of Cups too. The Cups is my one of my favorite minors to look at. I love the Cups, and I mean, look at this. Ugh. Just gorgeous. My least favorite are the Wands and Swords because they're so hard. I despise getting Wands and Swords in my card, in my readings. Unless they're like the Page or the Knight and the King and the Queen, then I'm happy with them. But if they're anything lower than that, or anything under like a 6 or in the middle numbers, I freak out because I don't like getting them. Oh, but these are the water, so it kind of tells you the emotions. King of Cups. Kind of reminds me of the movie with, here I go again, another brain fart. Can't even think of actors' names. He's playing in Moana now, like the voice. Anyways, he has a movie where he's like under the water. His mom's a queen, and somebody help me out with the name. I'm sure I'll remember afterwards. But he's has to fight his half-brother for the throne. So yeah, that's where my brain's going. And I love Pentacles. It's another one because it's money. It's abundance, not just abundance financially, but like abundance in health, abundance in wellness, like all of that stuff. So yeah. 2 of Pentacles, balancing act. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. I mean, these are just gorgeous. And then the 5s. 5s are always so sad for me. But I like how she portrayed her sadness. 6. Here's giving. When you're so financially abundant and it's like you're sharing with someone who's not as abundant as you are. Not necessarily, again, financially, but these are just beautiful. Look, here she's reaping. She's watering her crops to continue with the abundance. I was just doing that this morning with my plants that I had to bring indoors because of the weather. Artistic approach. Nine of Pentacles. That's beautiful with all that, just the grapes, sunflowers. And go Ten of Pentacles. That's looking through your life and your children. Mine are grown and out of the house. My youngest is 20. My oldest is 26. 26. And they don't have a family of their own yet, which I'm not that I'm going to be a bad grandmother. It's just I feel like I'm too young to be a grandmother, so I'm hoping that they will hold off on that. Page of Pentacles. Eventually. They live out of state. Two are in a neighboring state. One's in the way south in Texas. Living his best life ever right now. I'm so happy for him. My middle child. With the Ace of Wands. That's beautiful. Two of Wands. Beautiful. 3. Gorgeous. 4 of Wands. I'm excited to do. I'm going to link her channel on here. If you guys don't already follow her, you should. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do. I was on Roots and Waves last night with Intuitively Me and with Elizabeth. So Ange and Elizabeth, and I mentioned Earthwomantarot and the Discord, and they all knew who Carrie was, which they should, because Carrie is an amazing person. I absolutely love her. She lives close by, which I'm happy about, so when I have a reading, I like to do the in-person readings with her. She's a really great reader, medium, always spot on. I have some incredible, amazing, beautiful friends. I mean, I can do readings for myself, but I also like to have someone else's perspective and energy put into it and not just my own. Like, for example, yesterday, a really good friend of mine, her name is on Instagram. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. Her name is Hex Me Not, but her name is Stacy. She lives in Oklahoma. And she makes incredible oils and intention paper infused with some wonderful herbs. And she also does readings. So she's done several readings for me, but I asked her recently to do a reading for my newly rescued dog, Darla, who, in my heart, when I first met Darla, the first time I looked into those beautiful green eyes of hers, I knew that I already knew her from a different life. And in my heart, I knew that she was my familiar as well. Like, I just knew, because every time I'm at one of my altars, or even lighting an incense stick, she's just staring at me, as she is right now while I'm doing this. I'm in the hallway altar right now, and she's laying next to me, and she's watching me. She knows I'm talking about her because she just lifted her head. I'll have her pick angel cards for me every day. That's beautiful. And today she picked Archangel Raziel for spiritual teacher. So back to Hex Me Not. Getting off topic here. Look at the mushrooms illuminated. Those are beautiful. So Hex Me Not did a reading, and she didn't charge me for it, but I was like, no, it's an energy exchange, and I completely understand an energy exchange. So I paid her what I felt was what I could pair. This is beautiful. Look at all the different handles on here. But she did confirm my beliefs on my relationship with Darla. That she is my familiar. She was a human in a past life, and she has been with me in many, many, many past lives, not as a family member, but as a friend. And I absolutely knew that the moment I met her. So I was in tears last night, completely bawling before I logged in to watch Roots and Waves and Intuitively Me do their readings online. Yeah. So this is the last of this deck. This is, again, this is Tarn Ellis with Earthwomantarot, Los Scarabeo. Here's the box it comes in. And, yeah, definitely. I can see myself using this. Looking at the color choices, I kind of feel it can be year-round. Because it does have these blues and purples and whites that kind of remind me of the wintertime, but it also has spring colors. I did see some summer colors in here, and the more of the winter and the fall colors. I think this is a really great year-round deck. So if you could have one year-round deck, I do recommend this one. But I also have another one that I use pretty regularly. So yeah, here we have our deck study that's going to come up on March 2nd. And I will link all of that information down below. And thank you once again for stopping in and listening. Let me know if you have this deck, what you use it with, what do you pair it with. If you use another Oracle deck and you're going to pair it with another Oracle deck, let me know how you're going to do that. I'd love to see what else you pair it with, because I do see myself using this deck pretty regularly, and that's why I was excited to get this deck and open it up right away so I can start working with it before our study. Or have you done any other, have you done deck studies? Are you interested in doing deck studies? So again, I do want to, just to see the perspective of other people when they're pulling their cards and what they like about it and what they don't like about the cards. But it's going to be really hard for me to find something I do not like in this deck, because by looking at the images already, and I love that there's no eyes, lips, or mouths on this. Let me give you a reason why I love that. So, for example, I made my own oracle cards, and this is a family member on my dad's side. I didn't want to mess up her face when I was making it, you know, so that's how I drew her, with some acrylic markers on tarot deck paper that I found on Amazon that's already pre-cut and comes in a little tuck box. But yeah. Right here, another one. This is my son that I lost. He would have been my 4th son, so he would have been probably about 18 years old now. So yeah, that is why I do love these pictures here with no faces, because you can put your own face in there. You can imagine what that person looks like. For me, the King of Swords, for example, would be my husband, so I can put his face on that and imagine his face. So, yeah. Thank you guys for stopping in and watching. This is Essence of the Moon, Selena, and let me know what you guys think. Okay? Bye, guys. You have a wonderful day. Please take care mentally and emotionally and physically. I know the wintertime is very, very hard on many, many people. And I know it is for me with my health issues. Winter makes it a lot difficult for me to do things and have functioning fingers that don't hurt, as I'm right now dealing with a lot of sores on my body from my lupus. So But once again, everybody, please have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.